Alright everyone, so at the time of recording this, I'm still in Las Vegas and I'm just kind of driving around looking for interesting stuff. And while going on the freeway, I guess, I found this McDonald's. Now of course, McDonald's in general isn't that interesting, but as you can tell by the exterior, this is actually kind of an older one. And I was actually here once, but that was during the pandemic, so the interior and everything was kind of closed. So I thought this time we'd go in and kind of check it out and I guess look at it basically. This video isn't going to be that exciting, but hopefully it'll be a little bit interesting. So for lunch, I just decided to stop at this McDonald's, and it's actually a pretty cool McDonald's. It's not like the new ones. In fact, I would say it's actually a pretty old one, and I was actually kind of excited to come here. So you can see the colors are completely different from what you see today, and there's even this gigantic mural of the McDonaldland characters right behind me. They're just staring down as I eat my fries. But it's very cool nonetheless. I'm eating the cheeseburger and I feel like it's a little bit overcooked, but I kind of like it that way. Is that bad? Some guy just came in the restaurant, ordered nothing, sat down across from me and just looked at me eating my chicken McNuggets, and then he left. So that was kind of awkward, but anyways, I guess we'll keep moving on. Considering that I wasn't even born in the 80s or 90s, I have no clue why I like this aesthetic or design so much, but I just really dig it. It's nothing really like anything you see today, and I think that's kind of the appeal of it. Now, regarding how long this place is gonna last, I'm not sure because it's the beginning of 2023 recording this, so I think it might get remodeled soon, but I think it would be pretty cool if it actually stuck around because I think it's really unique. Honestly, I'm not sure if like pink and green are like anyone's favorite combo, or in fact I think it's a lot of people's least favorite color combination, but I think in this case it kind of works, so I think it's actually pretty cool. Just gonna eat my last McNugget before I get in trouble for sticking around too long or some crazy person comes up to me, because this honestly isn't a good area. In fact, let's say it's actually a pretty bad area to be in, so I don't want to stick around for too long. Yummy. I'm not sure what you all do after you eat, but you can call me crazy, but I like to actually keep my napkins and I like put them in my backpack or my jacket or my pockets after I finish, because I feel like no matter where you are, you never know when you're gonna need more napkins, so I always keep them around just in case. Now, the trash cans aren't as crazy as the ones at like the old Taco Bells or anything, but they're pretty good for what they are. And over here is actually the grand crown jewel of this place, which is the vintage McDonaldland mural. I honestly can't believe they still have one of these, but it's pretty cool, and I'm not even sure how many places still have something like this. I think there's a few in like private collections, but I have to say that there's not too many of these places or places like this around anymore, so that's why I wanted to make sure I stopped here. So it's kind of hard to see, but on the bottom there's actually some information about the creators or the manufacturer. It's by Dane Weaver and Wes Cook at Set Makers Incorporated, Glendale, California. Copyright 1979, so this thing is pretty old. I'm not sure if it's actually from 1979, but at least the original print was, and I would say it definitely fits the time period because they still have like all of the original McDonald Land characters before like the lawsuit and everything. It's actually really cool. And there's just a giant Ronald. There is no exit. You will not escape. You will be stuck here forever with Ronald McDonald and his friends. Although I should mention that the actual play place is gone, so I guess there's really nothing to see here anyways. I don't know why, but I've always loved these little circular tables with just like the 4 seats connected to each side. You don't really see stuff like that anymore, but I always thought this one was super cool. I just noticed that also over here, there's like this older trash can. I want to say it's probably like maybe late 70s or 80s, but I'm not really an expert, so I'm not sure, but it definitely looks like an older one. Probably here since the restaurant first opened. Alright, well, I think that's mostly it. I know this video is kind of a shorter one, so I apologize for that, but that was kind of my little experience to this vintage McDonald's. I just realized this little strip right here is kind of modern, so I wonder if they are actually trying to like modernize it a little, because this definitely doesn't look like 70s or 80s style to me. But anyways, I was really surprised to see it here still, honestly, because it's such an old location, and we all know that McDonald's really likes to modernize their locations as much as possible. So I was really worried this one wasn't gonna be here, but I guess it was here because, well, I just ate at it. But with that said, I have to say that this place is honestly incredible in my opinion. Now, once again, I don't think it's gonna last very long unless they're like planning to keep it or like preserve it, which knowing McDonald's, I highly doubt. But I think it would be really nice because I feel like a lot of people do kind of enjoy these older locations and styles. And honestly, I think it's just a completely different experience, so I really enjoyed it. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this short, I guess, vlog, I think. I'm not really sure, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyways, and I better get back to the car before I get robbed or something. So I guess I'll see you all later.